There we go. All right. So here we are with the continuation of the Yok Huy Rep. This is going to be the final reputation level. We're getting them to Bloodsworn. So this will be the little epilogue for the Yok Huy Reputation. Because last time it was the sort of climax of the story where we got to perform the pact and sort of appease the snow spirits. We learned that one of the reasons that they were angry is because their dear friend Torgor was the previous caretaker here, promised to watch them to see the flowers. And apparently also they were angry because occasionally like an anger grows within them. And so the offerings, the liquor, whatever, keeps them chill. And you know, and then Torgor didn't keep their promise because they died. And so they were just like, you're no friends to us if you're just gonna disappear and not keep your promises or whatever have you. And so we endeavored to show the snow spirits that even when we're gone, you know, like the memory of our time together still remains. And so we showed them what the Yok Huy's living sepulcher is, and we made a big snowflake like monument and monolith, I guess, on the altar that had engraved the tales of the caretakers and the snow spirits, to show that the memory will continue on, and it starts with the tale of Torgor and them, but will continue forth for all of the tales between the Yok Huy and the snow spirits yet to come, to continue the friendship. And that's where we left off, and we got to see a moment where one of the little golems came to make some of the snow flowers, because we promised that we'd see the snow flowers with the people, and apparently the golems can just freeze stuff into ice and make flowers. And so the little ice flowers. And in that moment, the leader of the snow spirits was just like, they're so beautiful, but Torgor isn't here to see it with us. And then there was the voice of Torgor, and behind Farafar we briefly got to see her spirit smiling on. And Rigorte was like, Torgor did keep her promise, and that's sort of where we ended up there. All right, so let's talk to Farafar here. With high spirits, Farafar looks like she's been rolling around in the snow. I see. Also, Uruz, I just realized I need to be a specialist for this. Oh, a specialist crafter? For the housing item that you want? What kind of specialist crafter? I know you choose what you have the specialist thing on, right? It's like the soul of the crafter or whatever. Anyway, though. Yeah, rolling around in the snow. Goldsmith? Ah, damn. I think I have mine as like alchemist, culinarian, and armor. Is it easy to switch? Alright, Farafar. Okay, hold on the Yok Huy voice. Kelwyn. Greetings, Kelwyn. Your continued efforts at keeping the altar maintained have been much appreciated. No problem. Seeing it in pristine shape seems to set the spirit's hearts at ease, and our friendship grows stronger by the day. They accept our offerings with glee and seek opportunities for play more often than ever before. Hell yeah. If you have a free moment, come visit us at Zigorte the Open-Armed. The spirits would be overjoyed to see you, I am sure. Hell yeah. Also, Urus, I don't know if it's easy, but it's doable. Okay. Well, that's good at least. Or you can maybe find somebody who has their mastery in Goldsmith. I say mastery because it does remind me of the mastery system that was in World of Warcraft. It was in Burning Crusade. but then I think it sort of didn't become a thing afterwards, but it mainly gave you like extra procs. I don't know if it gave you extra recipes, but it was like extra procs when you made something with that recipe. And you got to pick a specialization within the class for different things. Like, for example, in Alchemist, you could specialize in like pots or like flasks. I specialized in transmutation, which was like making like more unique things because I figured getting a proc on that was more valuable because there was more materials involved. But I guess overall making more potions and getting the potion procs would have been giving you a bunch of extra potions. Alright, let's talk to snow spirits here then. First of all, Gizorhor. The spirits are, well, in high spirits, I suppose. They seem even more lively than before, in fact. Alright, Jolly Rolote. Play with us. Come hide in the snow and we search for you. You won't find me this time. To think I was ever scared of such a little thing. Oh, this was the Yok Huy that was scared of the snow spirits attacking. Well, I mean, they're fearsome, dude. Don't let your guard down. Play in the snow with us. Play and play and play. Okay. A little bit of play. What else do we got? It's easy, you just need to have the soul of the crafter and then it asks you which one you want to get rid of. Oh, okay. Oh, not this one where they're running around. Hold on. Okay, this one later online. Jubilant. Jubilant little snow spirit. Kerburler. Oh, this is the older Yok Huy that we recruited. That it was apparently lifted the most snow and he was working with the larder. Truth be told, I had my doubts about growing and brewing corn all the way up in these snowy peaks. Now I see all those hours spent shoveling snow were worth it after all. A big feast for you? Is it good? Is it delicious? I offered this little one some kirkara, and it gave me this chunk of snow in return. Oh, okay, so they eat snow or whatever. Seems this is their idea of food. Well, who am I to deny such a gift? Well, I mean, it's got water as long as it's clean snow, I mean. We wash down our drink with a hearty helping of snow. You eat too? Wash down the drink with a hearty helping of snow. You know what? I have to admit, these little guys they all look soft and furry, and they got like the snow hair, like a little rabbit's foot. But they look so bald without, like, the bigger guy has like the rabbit ears. These guys should have tinier rabbit ears. Like, I get it that the big guy has the biggest rabbit ears, but give them at least tinier rabbit ears. Because otherwise I guess that they're supposed to meant like they're the top of a snowman kind of vibe, but also at the back, is this supposed to be like wings, maybe like a beetle or some shit? They're so fluffy. A cute design. Alright, and then lastly, this joyful one over here, and just an affable Yok Huy. We owe you a debt we can never repay, Kilwyn. Without your help, I can't imagine what the valley would look like now. Crafty one comes. Craftiest of all. We put the story of the crafty one on the big rock. They put the story of us on the big rock. The spirits remember you well, Kilwyn. The artisan who helped them forget rage and remember joy. Forget rage and remember joy. I like that. They understand that the living sepulchre is where memorable things are recorded. If you don't mind, we might dedicate a section to you. Dude, tales of our journey all over the place. Historians will look back and be like, wow, this person was everywhere. They'll be like, you know, this hero that we found in a bunch of different places and this like renowned crafter, I think they were all the same person. I'd be honored to be a part of the Yok Hui's history, or I need some time to think about it. If we were put up there, I mean, we're not that like... We're not... If they want to put it... If they want to honor us by putting the story up there, I mean, sure. I'd be honored. Good, good. The story of the Hands of Zigote would be incomplete without the mention of your many contributions. I love him so. This was a fun Reputation storyline. You have my personal thanks as well for helping us find our way through this crisis. Shepherd to the stars in the dark. Counselor of the people.
Crafty one can eat all the snow they can swallow. Crafty one, you have as much snow as you want.
We owe you a debt we can never repay, Kelwyn. Without your help, I can't imagine what the valley would look like now, okay? Yeah. A debt we can never repay. This is why Zero was just like, you know, you have friends everywhere. Because we stick our nose into everybody's business and help everybody out. Shepherd of the stars in the dark, counselor of the people. Up and there's Recorte. See, look at his majestic little bunny ears. The other ones need like smaller ones or else they don't look as bunny-like. And this is, see, he also got like a second set of this armor layer here that makes it look like moth wings. Honestly, with the fluffy body as well, they look more moth than bunny, honestly. It's like a bunny moth. Like a bunny moth. That's what I would say. 100%. You say, you know the Pokemon Frostmoth? Like that. All right.
Farafar, listen, listen.
Oh. This music, this is a nice one. Did you visit the snow spirits? I did. They offered me snow. Smile and nod, smile and nod.
The crafty one has our gratitude. With so many new friends, you'll never be bored.
You have my gratitude. That reminds me when we did the culmination storyline. It was just like, and you'll never be, you won't be lonely. And they're just like, we won't ever be lonely. They just want somebody to play with. You have my gratitude as well, Kelwyn. Your skilled hands helped us rebuild our relationship with the spirits into something even stronger than it was before. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Speaking of which, I have noticed something peculiar during our interactions. With the spirits? Sorry, all the screenshots. I wonder if I can turn off the screenshot taking sound. Then again, it's nice because it shows that the screenshot did take, but because I take a lot of screenshots, maybe turning it off would be better than like click, 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 like I'm a tourist out here. When the spirits play, it seems to enhance the ice energy in the surrounding air. This causes freshly fallen snow to bond more closely with the old layers, making them much less likely to separate. Oh, okay. So it was because the snow spirits weren't playing that it was more likely that there was an avalanche, and that's what happened. This means that the snow spirits were never directly responsible for the avalanches. Yeah, so it wasn't their wrath. It was just a coincidence. A by effect. In fact, by frolicking with Torgor, they prevented countless disasters.
Torgor lives inside us. We are together always.
The memory of Torgor. We could never have come this far without you, Kelwyn. You will always be welcome in Zigorte, the open-armed. There's so many times where at the end of helping people, they're just like, you'll always be welcome here. Wherever we go. Once things settle down, I plan on making my own sepulcher. And from this day forward, the spirits and the Yok Huy shall walk side by side. Torgor is proud. I can feel it. Hell yeah. To have more Yok Huy engaged with playing with the snow spirits, and hopefully new generations that will be inducted into this tradition, and the friendship with the snow spirits will remain strong. That being said, there is still work to be done before we can rest. If you would lend us your skills again, we would happily accept the aid.
Come again, crafty one.
We come back here. We come back here with somebody, and they're just like it's the crafty one. Our friends from the MSQ are just like, what do they mean, the crafty one? It was just like, oh yeah, I just helped out a whole bunch with this. I helped rebuild this place. This moment of Torgor's sepulcher, I guess, looking out on the new monument. What we built. Somewhere, Torgor smiles. All right, there we go. What a beautiful little reputation storyline. I like it. Didn't know what to expect from the crafting reputation, but this was a fun one. I like ones where it has like a very clear purpose like this. That's, you know, helps helps the people. All right.
We will call you the crafty one, yes? Because you make anything with just your hands. Never stop building. Build and build until everyone has such pretty places to play.
We'll call you the crafty one. Build and build until and
keep building.
Well, we're here. We're here to help.
And what if we had more buildings for more people? And that way, more Yok Huy can come play with the snow spirits. And we will eat snow, and we will drink the Kirkar or whatever, Kirkaria or whatever, and then...
Anyway. Interesting though. We've gotten it to the max reputation level, but this area up front, we still have Yok Huy digging snow. So is this gonna be maybe upgraded come they have a plan for this come the, because all we'll have remaining is the culmination storyline that you'll get these guys up to the allied reputation. And it'll be a storyline that sort of combines the reputations together in like a little story. So maybe that will add to something at the front. Oh, maybe they're gonna have like a Turali, the tourist place at the front there, like a little like booth maybe. because I'm pretty like it'd be pretty easy for them to just be like, because the Pelu Pelu reputation was building the Torali travel agency, and so hold on, this is why look, there's a Pelu Pelu here. It says magnificent, that as they say, don't you agree? Magnificent indeed. Yeah, there's one of the dailies here says that, you know, like some of the Pelu Pelu wanted to see the altar and stuff like that, and Farafar said that like as many people should be able to see it as possible. So I'm sure they would welcome people coming to see it and to honor the snow spirits and play with the snow spirits and whatever, the people of Thrall. And so, you know, it'd be pretty easy for it to be like, because when we initially did the travel agency, they wanted to expand. So I think it would be super easy quest line for them to just be like, hey, we the Torali travel agency want to expand our efforts to include Northern Urkopacha and the Yok Huy and Yaktel. Because I mean the Yaktel forest is really pretty, and like the Mamook could use the tourism agency, the tourism revenue. I'm sure, because the Pelu Pelu, like the travel agency, like they said they made sure to like that, you know, like wherever they go, like their tourism will be harmful but will actually help the locals and stuff like that. So I imagine that's probably what's going to go here. But I guess there's no additional little like we got as much of the additional little thing we were gonna get last time, which was I guess just the final monument addition to the end of this on top of the shrine. But yeah, let's go see if Farafar has anything final thing to say at the front. Farafar says, apparently the snow spirits have even been sighted in Warlord's Echo. They must be curious to see what the Yok Huy are like outside of Zigorte, the open-armed. Okay. From now on, we will have many chances to create new memories together. I look forward to seeing them all engraved upon the living sepulchre. I'm sure that thing will be super full in no time. In terms of, I'm sure the snow spirits were just like, and then we played together in the snow. That's memorable, right? Put that on there. I want to remember it for the entire time when we built the snowman. All right, and then let's see. We did get another thing from the vendor. Oh, the Framer's Kit. And Farafar card. All right, let's see what these are like. I never look at the cards, but they do sometimes have some lore and stuff on them. Here we go, Farafar. And from this day forward, the spirits in the Yok Huy shall walk side by side, their targets proud and feel it. Oh, it's just the final quote. It's just a quote. All right, and then the Framer's Kit. Let's see what this looks like. So let me see. Bring up our adventure plate. I did recently change the portrait. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the portrait part here, but I like the rest of our plate so far. You thought the mount was pretty cool? Yeah, we get the golem. We get the golem. It's a pretty interesting mount for sure. I'm more of a fan of like beasties for mounts than mechanical constructs, but it is pretty unique. And at least it's a little bit colorful instead of just being like metal. All right, let's start with the portrait. So we get a background and an accent for the portrait. Yeah, the look of the boss from Skydeep. Yeah. Hold on a second here. It should be down by the reputations. Here we go. The Hands of Zigurte. Okay, so some of like the runes or whatever at the back. That's not terrible. And then the accent. Yok Huy Iron Mail. Okay, that looks like a bunch of horseshoes, honestly. Looks like a bunch of horseshoes. All right, and then the plate, we have the base plate, which should just be the background of the Yok Huy Reputation. Yeah, there we go with the shrine, but they always make it in like kind of like a sepia tone. Like nearly black and white. And then we have a top border. Bunch of nose rings looking. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe it's their earrings, like the ones that they have in the ears, or like it's here. It's on their belts. There it is. This is what it is. Hold on. See? Yeah, the belts and the wrists. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good thing you're crushing it, because I'm just like, you know what? I don't know what they are. Let's go look at a Yok Huy. Oh, okay. Alright, hold on. What else do we have to look at? We were at the top border, I remember. Top border. Hands of Zigurte. Oh, that's kind of nice. A lot of colors. A very kind of rocky, like clay almost, like colored clay. Bottom border. Oh, a bottom border as well. Let's see. All right, some like sort of broken up stone with some snow. It's not terrible, but it does look a little bit haphazard. It does look a little bit haphazard. It'd be nice if it was kind of like more complete along the way. And then, oh, just an accent. Not a lot for this one then. Okay, the little snow icon. Yeah, the top is okay if you want something like really top heavy. But otherwise, eh. Eh. It can be pretty alright though, combining it with different stuff. I have the more like kind of like flowery natural look with my one, so doesn't really fit. But maybe let me look at my portraits. Let's look at our portraits. I'm pretty happy with most of these, but let me see if anyone would go nice with the nice runic background with the stone runes and stuff. I love my Pictomancer one. I finally got to use all the colorful backgrounds and stuff like that I really liked, because it didn't fit for the rest of them, but Picto, it's perfect. This one being in space, I guess that's kind of fine. This one being in the forest is pretty alright. I like that this one is out in like the Azim Steppes. Viper, we have a pretty basic one. We have a pretty basic one, but maybe we can make something cool with Viper with the runes. This one's pretty alright. I kind of like where that one's at. All right, yeah, let's try making something with Viper. The tank one, maybe, yeah. Right now, I like the Paladin one is pretty okay. I like the stonework at the back being sort of blue. This one I like it because the head is like centered around the back circle. But we could try it with the runes and see if that works better. Pretty all right. Very fiery. This one is kind of like in space. The classic Starry Sky background because it's just a nice one. I don't think that one works as well. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's not great, but I'm just like for some of the ones that we have the more basic backgrounds for, I like this one better because of the circle. This one we already have like kind of a deserty theme going on. I don't think it worked well with that one. Let's see if we can't make something. I do like the flowers on the back of this Viper one. But let's see if we did do the runes. I didn't think the runes were terrible on the warrior one, but I mean, it's kind of just like a stone wall background is the only thing. So it's definitely nice if you want like a more basic or like industrial or like kind of theme, but let me see what do I have for the frame that might work nice here. Oh, no, hold on. I wanted the frame. Go super runes with that stuff as well. Maybe there's a fun frame that would work well with it. More rocks. More rocks. The color crescent one here is okay, but it's very gray with all of it. It's like the gray on gray. On the flower, the leaves there wasn't too terrible. Oh, these are all just the classes one. Okay, Hennish Wonders. Charlene Argora, Stoa. Just have another one with the cool leaves. Have another one with the cool leaves. Then you don't get to see the background with the stone as much, which would be the whole point. Oh, the wisdom one isn't too terrible with this archway, but it's not too exciting either. I think we're good with what we had. That's the one thing you need to do every time you Fantasia fix portraits. Yeah. I imagine that would probably take a lot. Oh boy. Anyway, I think it's good. Let me hold on. I think I can change the lighting on this a little bit to make it less like bright in the face. Maybe coming from the side would be a little bit better. Oh, didn't mean to change the color of that. There's like a little white flower that's sort of like you can't see as well because of the staff. Maybe like that. centered a little bit more. There we go. There we go. That's fine, maybe. I like that. Anywho, sorry, got up in the portraits. Caught up in the portraits, I did. Anyway. But yeah, that is going to be it for the Yok Huy Reputation. And yeah, I guess then the next story content we'll see with these guys will be when we get the culmination storyline. Closer to the end of the expansion. Where we'll get to see how the Dawntrail reps come together in a little storyline, which will be a wholesome affair, I'm sure. The last time for the Endwalker one, we got hippo racing in space, so I mean. And they do, I really hope, I know I've said this before, but I really hope they'll go back one day and do it for Shadowbringers, because that was cut because of COVID development time reasons. So like, hopefully one day, because they're all of them are very charming. Most of them have had like the villain, the through line of the same villain sort of along the way, but they changed that up with Endwalker, so we'll see whether they go back to that or what kind of story we'll get with it, but I look forward to it. I look forward to it for sure. Yeah, otherwise that is going to be it for me. Oh hey, there we go. My Mount Roulette gave me the golem. Appropriate. Oh, you can make the flowers. Oh dude, I didn't know that was the extra action button. The more you know. Yeah, that's it for me.